Welcome to Being Authentic AF. I'm Alexis Franzese, a university professor, licensed psychologist, speaker, consultant, and mom with over 20 years of experience studying authenticity. This season explores what it means to express your authenticity and to express it authentically in your work, art, and everyday life. It's for anyone who wants their voice and presence to align with their values and seeks to deepen connections with others, from audiences to colleagues. Through reflections and conversations with creators across different mediums, we'll share practical ways to put your inner work into motion. You'll hear about actionable frameworks for authentic self-expression, and we'll explore themes like intent versus impact, honoring the medium, vulnerability with boundaries, access and context, and why iteration beats perfection. Join me as we explore how to know yourself, be yourself, and evolve yourself, and then express it and keep expressing it, unlocking the path to truly being authentic AF. Welcome back to Being Authentic AF. By now, we've explored how to express what's true. Today, we shift to a different question. How do we keep it going? How do we stay honest and values aligned when we're tired, when the stakes rise, when the room goes quiet or loud? Across my scholarship, the know, be, evolve approach I shared in season 1, and what we've heard so far this season, a practical pattern has emerged for the maintenance side of authenticity. I'm going to offer a simple working model I call Anchor. It's a checklist for staying grounded before, during, and after high-pressure moments. Like all living tools, we'll keep refining it as more stories come in. To start, why do we need an anchor? Expression is a spark. Sustaining it is a practice. Repetition, recovery, repair. Without an anchor, honest expression drifts into overexposure, defensiveness, or algorithm chasing. With an anchor, we can be real and reliable over time. Let's jump into the anchor model. A is for alignment to values, again and again. Sustaining starts where expressing began, values. Ask, what am I trying to keep alive here? Name one value and one behavior that keeps it visible over time. Consistency is credibility. A micro move? Put 3 values on your calendar as recurring all-day events. Let them be the first meeting you see. N is for nervous system regulation. Under stress, our bodies hijack our message. Regulate first, communicate second. Try a double exhale, 2 long exhales through the mouth and a slow inhale through the nose. Ground yourself in 3 places. Feel 3 points of contact, your feet, your seat, and your back. Name the now. Silently label one sight, one sound, one sensation. Why this matters? Well, a regulated body keeps your tone, timing, and word choice aligned with your intent. C is for community and context checks. Authenticity is relational and unequally risky. Before a big share, ask, who's in the room? What's the power? What identities are salient? Recruit a context buddy to preview tone and impact, especially across difference. Here's a script you can steal. Here's what I mean and hope lands. Anything I'm missing for this audience? H is for habits and rituals. One brave post can't carry a disingenuous week. Build small, repeatable actions that keep you congruent. A Monday value check, a Friday reflection, a 5-minute draft then walk rule, a pre-meeting breath. Here's a tip. Tie a habit to an existing cue. A calendar alert, a commute, coffee. Ritual beats willpower. O is for ongoing consent and boundaries. You don't owe permanent access to your inner life. Reconsent to what you share, with whom, and at what resolution. Shift rings of disclosure, the public, middle, inner, as seasons change. No is a complete sentence. So is not right now. Have a boundary line. I'm not available to discuss that level of detail, but here's the principle guiding my decision. R is for repair and recalibration. We will misfire. Sustaining authenticity requires repair, naming impact without self-erasure, and recalibration, tuning your message, the medium, or the moment. Own it, adjust, and keep going. Here's a repair script. Here's what I intended. Here's what landed. I'm sorry for the impact. Here's what I'll do differently next time. Let's talk about using anchor in real life. Imagine this scene: workplace crunch and public pushback. A decision email sparks a big response. A. Alignment of values. Rename your value, fairness, and behavior, transparent criteria. N. Nervous system regulation. 2 long exhales before responding. C. For community and context checks. Sense the power dynamics. Invite one dissenting voice to preview a clarification note. H. For habits and rituals. Follow your 60-minute rule. Draft, wait an hour, edit. O. For ongoing consent and boundaries. Keep details at the middle ring. No venting in reply all. And R. Repair and recalibration. Acknowledge confusion. Link to a brief FAQ. Same boundary, cleaner path. Let's switch now to a different scene. A family dinner boundary situation with a relative pressing you for personal information. A. Alignment of values. Your value here is dignity, so your behavior is going to be gentle redirection. N. Nervous system regulation. Ground your feet under the table. Sip water before speaking. C. For community and context checks. Remember history and roles. Choose low-heat words. H. For habits. Use your pre-planned line. I'm not discussing that tonight. O. Ongoing consent and boundaries. Step outside if needed. You're allowed to pause. And R. Repair and recalibration. Circle back later with the person you do want deeper connection with. The next scene up, social media after a hard news day. You want to post, you're flooded. A. For alignment of values. Your value is civic care. N. Nervous system regulation. 90-second anchoring. C. For community and context checks. Will comments harm you today? If so, disable or delay. H. For habits. Share sources you pre-vetted. Avoid midnight threads. O. Ongoing consent and boundaries. In the public ring, principle and resources. In the inner ring, the fuller story. And R. Repair and recalibration. If something lands badly, edit the caption and add context. Don't delete without note. And for our fourth and final scene, a creative slump and a deadline. You promised a piece, your honest draft feels raw. A. Alignment of values. Your value is truth over polish. N. Nervous system regulation. Box breath for 1 minute. C. For community and context checks. Audience expectation. Choose your venue accordingly. H. For habit. Ugly first draft, 25 minutes, no judgment, then stop. O. For ongoing consent and boundaries. Decide Q&A boundaries before you share. And R. Repair and recalibration. After feedback, update your artist statement. Small turns keep the ship on course. So in that final scene, when I was describing nervous system regulation, I mentioned the 90-second anchor. I want to say more about that. This is something you can do anytime, anywhere. For 30 seconds, breathe. 2 slow exhales, 1 slow inhale. For the next 30 seconds, while still breathing, of course, name. Whisper your value for this moment in 5 words or fewer. What matters to you? And then, for 30 seconds, choose. Pick one action that makes that value visible in the next minute. Let's think about some common pitfalls and their exits. A pitfall can be authenticity fatigue. You've been on for weeks. The exit? Scale disclosure 1 ring inward. Restore a boundary you relaxed. Schedule silence. A pitfall can be impulse framed as honesty. Exit? Anchor the body first through your nervous system regulation. Then test community and context checks and ongoing consent and boundaries before you speak. A pitfall? Algorithmic drift. You start posting for applause. The exit here? Revisit your alignment values each Monday. Batch create, then log off. Pitfall? The tax of visibility, the higher risk and harsher read for individuals with some marginalized identities. The exit, have a context buddy, choose safer mediums, insist on shared norms. Your safety is more important than someone else's access. Let's identify a few weekly practices you can do to keep yourself anchored. First, a Monday map. This should take about 7 minutes. Write your 3 values for the week. Name 1 behavior for each. Then, a midweek reset. This should be about 3 minutes. A 90-second anchor and ask, what boundary needs a tune-up? When you get to the end of the week on Friday, do a Friday repair for about 5 minutes. Where did your intent not equal your impact? Draft a repair or a note to self. Offstage care for about 10 minutes. Make sure you move, stretch, or walk device-free. Have you ever found that you go on a walk and all you're doing the whole walk is looking at your phone? I have. Put the phone away. Body first. And finally, an algorithm vacay. 1 24-hour period off posting and consuming each week. A quick note on duration and dignity. Sustaining authenticity isn't about never wavering. It's about returning to your values, your body, your boundaries, your people. Duration with dignity beats intensity without care. What's next? Well, we'll keep stress testing Anchor as more perspectives arrive in our guest episodes. In the finale, I'll zoom out and connect the season's dots. How voice helps you express what's true, and how Anchor helps you keep it true over time. Between now and then, try the 90-second anchor. Until next time, know yourself, be yourself, evolve yourself, and stay anchored. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Being Authentic AF. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe to our series wherever you get your podcasts so that you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep being Authentic AF and let that authenticity uplift and inspire others. Take care.